Shalom, y'all. Welcome back to She's No Sluggard. So, it's been a doozy of a week. Ram has had a pinched nerve all week since last Friday, so he's been home all week. He goes back to work tomorrow, which is Friday, but he's just been not feeling well, and so we've been just trying to make sure he's good. So nothing really has gotten done in the garden, but I came out here just to show you guys and give you guys an update of how things are looking. We haven't had a chance to paint anything. Like, all the things that we were gonna get done haven't gotten done yet. So but I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of how the plants are progressing. And it's about to rain, and so we're getting ready to get some rain for the plants. But the plants are doing so good, so I'm just thankful for the weather not being so hot outside, and then just them just flourishing so far. So I just pruned those, but let me show you guys some of the stuff in the garden. I'm gonna show y'all Ram real fast. He still is kind of dealing with the pinched nerve, but he's taking a lot of medicine to help him feel better. You want to say shalom?
Shalom.
So, how you feeling? I told them you weren't feeling too great from the pinched nerve.
I'm alright for now, you know.
Yeah. So he goes back to work tomorrow, and then my summer break is over starting Monday. Stop, Hendrix. So on Monday I go back to school, and so there goes my summer break. So it was good while it lasted. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys how the plants are progressing, and then if you want to go back and look at the last video that we posted about the garden update, or the garden vlog thing, part 1, then you can go look at that to see how far they've come. So to me it seems like they're doing really good, but you know, I'm just thankful for the little things. So let me turn you guys around. Okay, so here are the cantaloupes, and as you can see, looks like we have like a flower coming through, so that's a good thing. I had watched one of the YouTubers that I usually watch, and she was talking about having cantaloupes and watermelon grow vertically. So I think what we're going to do with this is try to put like a trellis up right here, or I was thinking maybe we can put once they start growing, have them grow that way. I don't know, we'll see, but I just think that that they're growing beautifully. And then over here is the broccoli, and the broccoli is doing pretty good. I don't know what this is, but it's growing at a slower rate, of course, than the cantaloupe. We started both of these at the same time, or I planted them from seed at the same time. So that's good progress for that. So I'm really happy about that. And then our flowers are still doing good. These little pollinators over here. And then the strawberry plant it's doing fine. It's not growing any more strawberries, so I don't know what that's about, but it hasn't died, and I'm just happy about that. So, because y'all know that I don't really have a green thumb. All I can do is just try to follow the basics. These are the peppers. Now, the peppers were actually over here in these little slots right there. I don't know if y'all remember, if you've been here for a minute. Y'all hear that thunder in the background? But I moved them over here because they were kind of dying over there, and now they're starting to spring back up. They were like really limp, and they're starting to spring back up. I went to the Tractor Supply to see if they had any hay, and at the time they said that their truck hadn't delivered all the things that they needed to have delivered, and so of course they didn't have any hay. So yeah, that was too bad about that. But here are the radishes that we left in here. I guess we can go ahead and probably harvest those. But do y'all know why it's growing flowers right here? What is this about? Because I haven't seen that before. Does that mean that it's time for them to be harvested, or what? I don't know why. You looked it up to find out why the flowers are growing? Oh, okay. She's saying yes, it's ready. But I was just wondering about this. I don't know why it's doing that.
It's doing that because it's time for it's overgrown now. Like it's telling us that it's time for it to come out.
Are you sure about that?
When it grows long like that means it's time. And you can see it's starting to grow flowers soon enough. If you let it keep growing, it's going to be all over the place.
Oh, I like it. I like it being all over the place. Okay. And then here is our tomato plant, and we have we took one out. I was supposed to take that one out, and it looks like it's kind of drying out a little bit, but even this one is kind of starting to dry out a little bit. But I think it's because it needs more soil in here, so I'm gonna put some more soil in here after I take these out. So Ram put the string here for it to kind of loop around and go up. It hasn't really done that yet. Over here, I guess it kind of did a little bit. And we do have a couple of tomatoes growing on there. There's one right there but we've already harvested a lot of the little Roma tomatoes off of here. So yeah, and then I gotta take, he wanted to keep this one on here because he's already put the string on, but I told him that we probably should take all of these out so that the roots can grow. So we'll see. We're definitely going to be taking that one out, but the one that I did take out, it's dead. So I don't know what happened, but it's okay. We're in the process of planting some more seeds, so I'm okay. It's okay. All right, so over here we have our okra, and it looks the same as it did last time. It's just growing straight up. It's not a lot of growth going on. It looks the same. And then the corn, I kind of pruned it a little bit, pruned different ones, and it looks like I gotta prune these because they're starting to dry out back here. So I'm gonna have to, and then this looks all dry and stuff. We just watered it, but it needs to be watered again. We watered them last night. So, and we put a lot of water in this one for the corn because I heard that corn needs a lot of water. So maybe we're still not putting enough water in there, but yeah, that's that. And then I guess I can show you guys the potatoes. The potatoes are just not growing. As you can see, all the grass is dead. It's getting it's been burnt up from the sun, and there's no kind of growth going on in the planter boxes for the potatoes. So that's just a leaf that fell off in here. But we did find out that we need some organic. I think this is organic compost. So we're gonna get some of that, and then some more of that black cow. And that black cow does really good, so we're gonna get some more. I'll probably go get some more tomorrow, so that way we can put it in there with the organic compost. But then let me show you guys this is the this right here is our zucchini squash that was actually over there in that box right there. I don't know if y'all remember, but we had planted it over there. It was 2 of them that we planted over there. Well, because it was in the sun, it burnt up the little small one. So I moved them. Most of the plants, I just started moving them underneath this little covering because it's just, the sun was just way too much for these plants this summer. It's always hot and humid in Texas anyway. I don't know how people are able to grow it here. I don't know what they do. They know what they're doing. So I'm still learning, and it's okay. I'm enjoying the process. Of course, it was very discouraging in the beginning, but I realized that it's gonna, everything takes time and a lot of practice. So, and I'm okay with that. So this is growing really nicely. Look, you can see the little buds right there. So I think we might have some zucchini growing in. I heard zucchini is really easy to grow, so I'm really excited about that. And we might end up planting some zucchini squash in this box too, if we can. So really quickly, this is that tomato plant that was over in the box that I took out, and that it died immediately. Well, it was already dying in that box, and then it came over here, and I tried to revive it, and it just died. These are two of the plants that we had really pretty decorated up there. I don't know if y'all remember, but now we only are down to these three. So I pruned them a little bit and tried to recover them as much as I can. If you can see, this one is it's not, I mean, it's doing fine now, but it's not half as full as this one. And this one doesn't have any flowers, and it had a whole bunch of flowers. And then this one is doing okay. So and then this is our cantaloupe. We revived this one too. I don't know if y'all remember, but this one had like little bites. You could tell that something got to it. So I put it up here, and I just like really tried to doctor on it, and it's doing so much better. And then my pride and joy, the sweet potatoes. Look how full it is. I just love looking at this every morning. It needs to be moved. I don't know. I'm scared to move it. I'm scared to change anything that we're doing to it, but it looks so good. I was watching another YouTuber, and she was telling us how her sweet potato plants were like, it looked like a big pillow going across the sweet potatoes, and I feel like that's what's going on with us. So I don't know, we might get a trellis and see how that works, to see if I really want to move some of the plants, or the new plants that we're harvesting for the fall. I would like them to go over here somewhere, so we can like plant them against the maybe like the tomatoes over here. Do like a box right there, because I just feel like they would do so good because of this tree right here. There's so much shade, because it still gets really hot in Houston in August and September. Well, I guess in September it starts cooling down towards the end. It just depends. The weather is like really bipolar out here, so you just never know what you're gonna get. But I think it'll be great underneath this tree. And I told you guys before that this is a mulberry tree, so it had harvested a whole lot of mulberries at the beginning of the summer, but they're no longer harvesting. It only was for a little while, so I'll be prepared for next year, Lord's willing. And I think that's it. That is it for just a little update until we're able to. Let me turn you guys around. So that is it for the little update of the garden. Today, like I was saying, we went to the Tractor Supply, and they didn't have anything that we needed. We still went out there and spent some money, but it was none of the things that I really needed for the garden. So we'll have to try to go to one of the box stores to see what they have, but we still have to get paint. We were able to get some spray paint, but I have a DIY project that I want to do where, because I'm about to start canning, and I know I've been saying this for a minute, but I really am about to start canning probably tomorrow. But I'm going to build like a cabinet, so I can put the things that I can inside of that little pantry cabinet, and it's really cute. So I'm excited. Hopefully it won't cost too much, because y'all know I'm on a budget. So I'll probably try to do that sometime this month, even though school's starting and it's about to get busy all over again. But I must still try to keep up with those DIYs, because it was so much fun, and and show you guys what I'm doing. So anyways, that is it. I am going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I apologize that I fell off this week with the videos. I haven't even had a chance to do a DIY, and it's been a really busy week, but I know you all understand. You all are busy as well. So anyways, thank you so much for stopping by, and Lord's will, I will see you guys in my next video. Shalom.